Amnesty International on Thursday criticized the November 2 peace accord signed in South Africa by the government of Ethiopia and the Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF) over war crimes in Tigray and elsewhere. The human rights organization said that the agreement fails to offer a clear roadmap on how to ensure accountability for war crimes and crimes against humanity, and overlooks rampant impunity in the country, which could lead to violations being repeated. It called on the African Union to put pressure on the government of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to fully cooperate with local and international human rights experts. The African Union must urgently pressure the Ethiopian government to fully cooperate with both regional and international investigative mechanisms on human rights to ensure justice for victims and survivors of violations, especially sexual violence, said Flavia Mwangovia, Amnesty International's Deputy Regional Director for East Africa, the Horn of Africa, and the Great Lakes region. The Ethiopian authorities must urgently allow unfettered access to the International Commission of Human Rights Experts on Ethiopia, ICRE, and the African Commission on Human and People's Rights to enable investigations to take place, and ultimately to ensure those responsible for atrocities in Ethiopia's two-year conflict face justice, added Mwangovia. Amnesty International's assessment of the peace deal came on the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women on November 25, and the beginning of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. It reiterated its call to mediators in the ongoing peace process on Ethiopia to prioritize justice for survivors, including survivors of sexual violence in the two-year conflict. Amnesty International noted that all parties to the armed conflict in Ethiopia, which pits forces aligned with Ethiopia's federal government, including the Eritrean Army, against those affiliated with Tigray's regional government, led by the Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, have committed serious human rights violations and abuses, including extrajudicial executions, summary killings, and sexual violence against women and girls. Abuses documented by Amnesty International in the conflict include war crimes and crimes against humanity. On November 2, 2022, Amnesty International launched a campaign which highlights the atrocities committed by all sides to the conflict, and called on the international community to stand in solidarity with survivors and victims of sexual violence during the conflict. And on November 25, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, Amnesty International said that it will hold an exhibition in Nairobi at the Baraza Media Lab, in which a documentary film will highlight the demands for justice by survivors of sexual violence during the conflict in Ethiopia. The exhibition will also be showcased in London on November 28 to 29, 2022, during the Preventing Sexual Violence and Conflict Initiative, PSVI, conference.
Today, we are being tested. In all we do, let us send a clear message. There can be no peace without justice.
When Abba Anthony thought about the depths of the judgments of God, he asked, "Lord, how is it that some die when they are young, while others drag on to extreme old age? Why are there those who are poor and those who are rich? Why do wicked men prosper, and why are the just in need?" He heard a voice answering him, "Anthony, keep your attention on yourself. These things are according to the judgment of God, and it is not to your advantage to know anything about them."
The final judgment. Jesus continued, "When the Son of Man comes in his glory with all his angels, he will sit on his royal throne. The people of all nations will be brought before him, and he will separate them as shepherds separate their sheep from their goats. He will place the sheep on his right and the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, 'My Father has blessed you. Come and receive the kingdom that was prepared for you before the world was created. When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat, and when I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was a stranger, you welcomed me, and when I was naked, you gave me clothes to wear. When I was sick, you took care of me, and when I was in jail, you visited me.' Then the ones who pleased the Lord will ask, 'When did we give you something to eat or drink? When did we welcome you as a stranger or give you clothes to wear or visit you while you were sick or in jail?' The king will answer, 'Whenever you did it for any of my people, no matter how unimportant they seemed, you did it for me.'"